What's good, YouTube? We back with another video, another reaction video. Today we got husband finds out his wife cheated while he deployed. Ends badly. I wonder what happened. That's that long distance shit. Boy. You gotta have some tough skin. Some tough, you just gotta be tough all around the board, just tough. But anyways, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so y'all can be notified whenever I post. Let's get into this reaction.
On January 23rd, 2025, officers were dispatched in response to reports of a domestic incident.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on?
I was on the phone with him. So we had a little altercation. We were talking, this, that, and the third. She went to the laundry room across the way about since midnight. So I wake up at 2:30. I'm like, this is not just my girlfriend, this is my wife. So I'm like, I'm gonna come go get her. I go in the laundry room. As soon as I'm going in the laundry room, she hangs up the phone. So I'm like, you're on the phone with your ex? She starts fighting me, this, that, and the third. So I took the phone. I came to the apartment. She comes in here.
So you say she on the phone with her ex, and she start fighting you because you accused her of being. I mean, females do get delusional like that, but she started fighting you because you said she's on the phone with her ex.
She throws everything over here. So I called her ex. So I'm like, bro, what the is going on? Every time I say some shit, if I say some slick shit, she start hitting me. This, that, and the third. She took a knife. She went to draw. She took the knife. She hold her hand right here. She starts slitting her hands. I'm standing right here. She right here. She doing this. She cut her hands. And I say some slick shit. She throw the knife at me. So I move out the way. That's when I called y'all, and then I called her mom. Because I'm just trying to figure out why she telling me, oh.
So she mad because she got caught. And she wanted to fight.
Last time I talked to my ex was this, that, and the third. But then the ex is telling me something else. So
Step over here. Talk to me.
So I'm like, I'm not really from there. There's a weapon inside the. When you go in the room to the left, there's a.
It's yours?
No, so we bought it together, but it's under her name.
Okay.
It's in the closet to the left.
You got your ID on you?
Nah, my wallet is right there on the floor.
None of that was used against you, though. The weapon.
No.
Okay. So today she was at the laundromat on the premises.
It's right there at the entrance. It was like.
You're talking about the one on the premises,
Yes,
though, right?
yes.
Okay. So she was there at midnight. You wake up around 2.
So since we had the altercation, I made my wrong. So I'm just like, she's probably talking. First she came out here. She was on the phone with some boy. She doesn't have any male friends out here. We just moved from New York. She doesn't have any male friends out here. So I come out here and I'm like, bro, I'm trying to go to sleep. Let me know if you're finna come in the house or not. Cause she doesn't have, her key is inside. She comes out here and I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna close the door. Come inside. So she come here, but I still have the little latch on the door. So I'm asking her, I'm like, before you come in this house, you finna tell me who you on the phone with. She ain't wanna tell me. So she walks away and go to the laundry room. So I'm like, you know what?
When does that happen?
Around midnight.
Okay.
So I'm like, she goes to the laundry room. I'm like, all right, it's what it is. When she comes back, I guess she just gonna take her stuff and leave because I'm not gonna continue this relationship. But you telling me, oh, the last time you and your ex had sex was this date, but your ex is probably now telling me while I'm in training for 6 months you're your ex. So I wake up, I look at my phone, it's 2:30, I check her location, she's still at the laundromat. I'm like, bro, I'm not paying no rent for my wife to go and stand in the laundromat. So I go over to the laundromat. As soon as she sees me coming to the door, she's like, all right, I'll talk to you. She hangs up. So I think she's talking to this friend that she says she was talking with. So I grab her phone. I open the phone. I see the ex's number. She's like, oh, I was talking to my friend first. She was like, I'm talking to my friend first. I'm like, bro, the only number that's here right now is the ex that you said you don't deal with because he used to violently attack you, assault you, whatever. So she walks out the laundry room.
Okay.
This is just right now. So she walks out the laundry room
So she's now at this time coming back from the laundry room.
at 45 minutes ago. She walks, so when I grab her phone and we get to the car, she walks to the car with me. She's trying to come into the car. I'm like, you're not getting into the car, bro. So she walks off. I drive to the apartment. I drive that white BMW. I park it right here. She head that way. She's walking outside the apartment. So I park, I get in here, I lock the door. I'm about to get on the bed. I hear when the door knocks. So I come and I'm like, bro, I'm asking, I'm like, why are we talking to your ex? She's like, open the door, open the door. I'm like, bro, I'm not finna open the door, bro. So I finally open the door. She comes in. I call the ex. She don't want to call him because I took the phone and I smashed it. So she don't want to call the ex. I'm like, matter of fact, you can't call him.
Smash whose phone?
Her phone.
Okay.
So it's not even turned on. So she's like, oh, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right. So I call the ex. I'm like, bro, he answers the phone. He's not saying hello. He's not saying anything. I'm like, bro, come get your at my house. I'm like, come get your bro. Every time I would say like the B word or whatever, she would flare up. She took my little blue suitcase in there. She's lobbing that shit at me like she playing basketball or something. She just lobbing shit. She comes out here. She throws the shit. Every time I would say some slick shit, I would see her running towards me, swinging, doing all of that. So, and I'm trying.
Why? When females get caught up, they get more mad than the person that caught them. How are you more mad than me and you cheated on me? Bitch, how the fuck do that even work? Like, I never understood that. Like, what? How do you get upset with me because I caught you? That never made sense.
Myself,
And that's happening now.
Yeah, this was like 30, 45 minutes ago. So we on the phone with the ex and I'm like, bro. So I asked him.
And then it's like, we can't win because if I cheat, you gonna get mad and want to fight me. If you cheat and I catch you, you gonna get mad and want to fight me. Like, we can't win.
Like, bro, when was the last time y'all had? She was like, she been telling me. So last time we had January 1st, 2024. We started talking in May. He's telling me June. I'm in basic training. While my wife getting by her ex, her so-called ex that, she don't deal with because he's abusive. She been trying to get away from him, this, that, and the third. But every time I'm like, bro, why were you your ex? She's like running at me, lobbing punches, this, that, and the third. I'm like, why are you mad at me? Because you your ex. Okay.
So I'm trying to make sure I understand everything, okay? So around midnight, she goes to the laundromat.
So around midnight, she was like right here.
Wait. So originally, you're inside and she's outside.
She's out here, yeah.
Okay, she's on some phone. You ask who she's with or who she's talking to.
Yeah.
And then
well, I was
she
going to
doesn't
go to
want
sleep, so I was asking her to come back in the house.
At midnight.
Yeah.
And then you ask who she's on the phone with. She doesn't want to tell you, and you're about to go to sleep, so you just close the door, and she goes to the laundromat. Then you wake up at 2.
No, so I come out here, I'm like...
When?
So,
I need time.
Around midnight. So I texted her first. I could 12:16. I said, I'm trying to go to sleep, but I'm not going to sleep with the door open, because she doesn't have her key.
So
she comes out, and she just closes the doors.
Okay.
So I said, I'm not trying to go to sleep with the front door open. Can you come back in the house, and if you're not, let me know. She texts me back at 12:23. She says, I'm coming. I'm standing at the window right there. I'm looking through the glass. She said, I'm coming like 5 minutes ago. She's not coming. So I check her location. She's like 4 or 5 cars down. So I walk out. I walk right there in the snow. I look. I'm like, yo. She comes. I'm like, bro, you either finna come in the house or you're not. Mm-hmm. She hangs up the phone. I hear the male voice, so I'm walking towards the door. She's right here. So when I go in the house.
You're hearing the male voice from the phone.
So I'm standing. When she walks up, I'm like right here. And she's like right here, that thing. So she's like, all right, I'll talk to you. And he's like, all right, bet. She hangs up. So we get to the door. I push the door in and I put the little sling thing on it. And I open it and I said, bro, before you come in this house, you finna tell me who you on the phone with. She's like, my friend. I'm like, who's your friend? What's the name of your friend? Oh, he don't got a name. I'm like, all right, whenever you figure out what his name is, you let me know. She walks away. So I close the door. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I'm not playing this shit no more. I'm finna go to sleep.
So you lock the door and that's when she goes to the laundromat.
She already left, yeah, so I closed the door.
Okay, so you lock the door, you go to sleep. It becomes 2:30.
Yeah, I can't sleep, so I'm waking up. So I woke up.
Then they get done when they get caught. Like, they get dumb and then think you dumb when they get caught.
And it's 2:30 at this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
How you don't remember a nigga name? You on the phone?
Check the location. She's in the laundry room.
Okay.
I hop up. I hop in the car.
And
I drive over to the laundry room.
Okay.
As soon as I get.
Then your nigga been deployed and you keep sneaking off, my nigga. You don't want to be in this man's skin, fool. Cause I know I get deployed and I come home and my bitch ain't trying to be in my skin. I'm instantly finna investigate the whole situation. Cause why do you not want to be in my skin? I've been gone. You tripping.
Let's say this is the laundry room door right here, but it's a glass door. And I'm parked right here, so I'm walking. As soon as I walk, see, say he's right there where that officer is. As soon as I walk, I can see her. She's like, I'm going back. She hangs up the phone again.
Okay.
So I walk in there. I'm like, whoa. So I hang up the phone again. So I grab the phone from her. She start biting me, doing all this.
When you grab her phone.
When I grab the phone.
Okay.
So I open the phone. I seen the ex's number. We walk out the laundry room. I walk towards the car. She comes to the car. By the keys in my pocket, I have her phone right here, and I close the car. I'm like, bro, you're not getting in the car. So she walks off, but she's walking outside. Like she's going outside the apartment complex. I get to the crib. I go inside. I close the door. I hear the knock on the door. So I open it with the thing. I'm like, why? And I'm asking. I'm like, why were you talking to your ex? She was like, why were you texting? She like, I'm like, why were you talking to your ex? You just told me last time you and your ex talk or have any conversation was January 1st, 2024. And I let her in the house, and I'm like, I'm trying to have a conversation with her. She ain't going for none of that. I'm like, all right, now we start fighting. She's hitting, I'm pushing her off. I'm like, bro, I'm finna call your ex.
You guys start talking on the phone. So, just so I understand this part, because this is the part that confused me.
Yeah.
She ends up leaving the complex, you come back.
I don't
you
think
close
she-
the door. You saw her leaving the complex.
Yeah.
And then you come back.
Yeah.
You close the door, she start knocking. And then you say, hey, who are you talking
Wait
to?
on the phone.
And then you let her in.
I let her in the house.
You guys start talking.
We start arguing.
Okay, so when she gets inside
Right
the
off the
house,
bat, she's texting
when she
me.
gets inside the house, you guys start arguing.
Yeah.
At what point does it become physical? So when
Yeah.
she comes in, she starts arguing, you
We're
automatically...
both arguing. And then when I say she their friend Shaq, that's when
She started getting
Yeah,
physical.
every time I would be like, oh, she somebody or see, or this, that, and the third. That's when she would, I would say, and then she'll hit me or some shit, and then she'll go back and lay down, and then I'll say again or some shit, and she'll get back up, and she threw the suitcase at me, and I'm like, ah. So I called y'all, and that's what she still didn't calm down when I called y'all, but I called her mom after, and I'm like, bro, come and get your daughter. She's not gonna be in my house, and be this, that, and the third.
Okay, give me 1 second, okay? In the call note, they said something about knives.
Yeah, we were in the room arguing. I'm on the phone with her ex. She comes out to the kitchen, so I close the room door. I close it, so she gets the knife, and she's
So
about
hold
to.
up, because this is like this story to me is going everywhere, and I need it to be okay.
So once she gets in
you
the apartment,
enter, okay.
once she gets in the apartment,
Yes.
we are arguing this, that, and the third.
Yes.
I walk towards the bedroom.
Yes.
We're there, we're arguing. She's throwing her punches. We're fighting, whatever.
When you start calling her.
Yeah. So
Okay.
once I did that, every time, like the key thing is every time I would say something out of pocket, that's when she would like throw it like.
So
throw a
when you
punch.
would say,
So-
okay, so you go,
Do
so when you go to the bedroom, and she starts hitting you after you call her bitch
Yeah.
and like you, some dude, is when she goes to the kitchen.
She goes to the
and
kitchen.
you close the door, but enough to where you can see,
But I'm-
and then you see her
I'm gonna
grab
go
the
close.
knife.
Yeah, I'm gonna go close it fully. But I see her going to the drawer, so I open back the door.
So
So I'm holding it. I'm
so
like, bro.
you don't fully close the
I don't
door.
fully
When
close the
you're
door.
about to close the door, but it's not fully,
Yeah,
you can
I can
see
see
her
it. I see
in
she
the
goes into the
kitchen,
drawer. She
and
pulls
she
it,
grabs
she
a
takes
knife.
the knife out.
and then she brings the knife towards
By
the
the time
room, and
so-
then that's when she tells you,
So
if
yeah,
you're
so
gonna
now she's like at the door. She's in your position right now. She's about to use her body to push the door. But because she already saw, I guess she went for the knife to come pull the door. But by the time she gets to the door's already open. The door is still open. So she dropped the knife, but I couldn't see that. So I said, my first statement was, I said, bro, if you stab me with this knife. So as I let go off the door and I reach around. So now my full body's around. So when I grab her hand, I could see that the knife is already on the floor. She comes in and she's fighting. We're fighting, whatever. She gets out the room. She picks up the knife. She picks it up at the door, and she's walking back to the kitchen, and she's doing this. And I'm
So
like,
she
bro,
starts cutting
she
herself.
started cutting herself. So I'm like, bro, I ain't finna do this shit. You ain't finna tell
And then you
nobody I
called
cut.
us.
That's when I called y'all, and then I
Okay.
called her mama. Cause I'm like, bro,
now I'm
cause I'm
understanding.
trying to get a video of her. As soon as I say, bro, I'm finna record you, I called her, and she turns around, she lobs the knife at me. I'm still
so
in the
she
bedroom.
threw the knife at
Yeah,
you.
she's still right
Why
here,
would you tell
and
her
I'm in the
you
room, and
finna
she lobbed the knife.
record? What in the world would you do that for? You, as a male, you need your evidence, right? You don't tell no bitch you finna record her. Fool, you don't do that. Let me not call her a B word. Let me not do that. You don't tell a female you about to record her. You just do the shit. What would you do that for? Now you didn't had a
She starts cutting herself.
She started cutting
And
herself.
then you say that you're gonna videotape it.
Yeah, and then I was like,
And when you said you're gonna videotape it is when she chucked the knife at you?
yeah.
Okay. What happened, man? Hello.
That was so smart.
When you have the perfect response in your head, but your fingers just can't keep up. We've all been there. Typing, deleting,
How
retyping.
would you even? I'm not.
So we had a argument earlier today
I'm trying to
about
get me some evidence and me some receipts. I'm not. Why would I tell you? Like that just don't even.
him texting, like it's been an ongoing argument about him texting or entertaining other females. The first time we had an argument about it, we talked about it, whatever, but I just felt like it wasn't resolved or he stopped or whatever. So we had a conversation about it the next day and I realized that he didn't. So it's been something leading up. I had a friend from high school who I
don't see no blood though. Where the blood at? Cause he said she was slitting her wrist and shit. So maybe it was just little faint cuts. I don't know. I don't see no blood though.
I replied to something that they posted on Instagram a couple days ago, and he told me, oh, he is stationed in Stewart, and I was like, oh, it's glad to know that I know somebody else that's down here because I just moved. And then he saw the messages and automatically assumed that I'm into something with this guy, or when he's leaving for the field next week for like 45 days.
I'm on the outside looking in. In my opinion, I'm gonna hear both sides, but based off of what he's saying already, you are being sneaky. You're keep being on the phone, which is, it's not a problem, but it's like, dude, your nigga was deployed for however long, and now that he's home, why are you not giving him the attention most girlfriends would give when they miss their nigga? That's all I'm saying.
So he's automatically assumed that I'm going to be doing something with this guy once he's gone. So I was like, no, that's not going to happen. So we were talking about it earlier, everything, calm conversation, whatever. Then we moved past it. We were laying down. He brought it back up again. And I said, I don't know why you're so paranoid that I'm going to be doing something once you're going out in the field for 45 days. Like, that's not going to happen. I tried to, like, reassure the issue, but he constantly brings up the fact that I was doing something when he was in basic training, which wasn't the case.
Okay, so maybe he got receipts that you were doing things when he was gone, so now he feel like he can't trust you. So of course that's why your reassurance might not be enough. Maybe, I don't know, but we just gonna listen to him.
Right? And I was like, you constantly bringing that up, but you're texting females. When I found the messages recently where he was texting a female, I didn't bring it up. I didn't say anything. I let it be.
So he talking to females. I want to say maybe he's getting his lick back, or the long distance is just not for both of y'all at all. It's just not gonna work.
But he went through my phone and saw that I had took pictures of the messages, and I said, why were you doing it? He said I was wrong for going to my friend about it first and not going to him, so he's just not going to explain anything to me. He's telling this girl, oh, he lives with his sister, he's going to be helping her out with her papers and something along the line of that. I didn't bring it up because I'm like, whatever. So the whole thing started today when I'm trying to talk to him. Conversation wasn't going peaceful or whatever, so I literally walked out. Whenever I realize that conversation is going left, my first thing to always do is to go outside, cool off, come back in.
What was that?
That was earlier today.
Like around what time? Estimate.
Probably like around 7, 8. I don't really know the time, but let's put it around that time.
Okay.
And then I went outside, I tried to cool off, whatever. I came back in. We were trying to have a conversation about the issue again. The conversation got heated. And I literally said, if you're not going to explain to me why you keep on doing what you're doing, it doesn't make any sense. Why are you doing it? Why are you entertaining these females? Why are they so quick to send you news? Like, why are you having those type of conversations, telling people you live with your sister, you live with this person, you live with that person? It's not making sense.
Okay, so today, around 7 or 8 is when you leave.
That's when, like, the whole thing.
So it sounds like y'all don't trust each other, right? So that means I want to know who started it. Who started the shit? Who did what first? And who getting their lick back? That's what I want to know. Who started it and who's in the process of getting their lick back? Was it you? Was it him? How did it start? And then now y'all got to a point where y'all can't trust each other. So y'all might as well let it go.
Because you guys started arguing about.
When you get to a point in a relationship where you don't trust somebody, to the point where you're doing things and now they can't trust you, and y'all doing toxic things like arguing, y'all getting too mad to where y'all can't have a conversation and get past the whatever the case may be and get to a conclusion of the argument or whatever, it's time to let go.
Him talking to other females.
And then,
Prior to that, but at 7 or 8 is when you left and you took your iPad to McDonald's to get Wi-Fi to talk to your best friend.
yes, it was around that time. Like,
Okay,
roughly,
so
let's
then
put
you
it from
come
like
back at
7
what
to
time?
10.
Okay, so 7 to 10?
Yeah, we were like, I was like back and forth, like inside, outside, inside, outside.
As in like coming back and forth like from here to McDonald's?
No,
or-
so I only went to McDonald's once, but I was like,
That was like from 7 to 8.
yeah, around that time.
And then
I
you
was
come
like,
back at what time?
I wasn't out for long.
Okay.
I wasn't outside for long because I remember I was talking to her and I was like, I'm getting close, I'm gonna walk back in. But for majority of the time, I was like in the apartment complex, like I was like right up there.
Okay.
So,
So
I
then
was,
when
like,
you walk
inside the
out, when you walk out the next time, where do you go?
I was just walking around the apartment. The last time where I went was I was outside talking.
Mm-hmm.
This was like around 12.
Mhm.
He came, I was on the phone with my friend. He came and he said, are you coming inside? So I told my friend, I was like, listen, I feel much better by talking to you. I'm calm, whatever. So I'm just gonna go inside. And my friend was like, he was just trying to like hurry up. He was just like, listen, no matter what you do, just be calm. Don't try to start anything. Just if you have to apologize, you apologize.
Oh, so she being sneaky. Okay, she adding the pieces to the puzzle for me. So she on the phone being sneaky because she venting to a male friend. Now I don't know if this male friend is gay or if he's a straight male. It's okay to have straight male friends. Sometimes. Depending on the situation and the person. But she is being sneaky because she is trying to, she basically just wants to vent about her boyfriend. So let's hear what else she
Apologize. See if you can move past this. I said okay. When he kept on saying who you on the phone with, who you on the phone with, I was like, I'm on the phone with my friend. He came inside. He was like, who are you on the phone with? I was like, I'm on the phone with my friend. He was like, what's the name of the friend? I was like, it's my friend. He locked the door and he put the chain thing on the door or whatever.
Around what time did he do that?
That was like any time after midnight.
Okay, so some random time after midnight.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he kept on opening the door, but the chain thing was on the door, and he was just like, if you don't tell me who you're talking to, I'm not gonna let you inside the house.
Okay.
I was like, okay, cool. I left. I went to go sit in the laundromat where
So-
it's warm.
Just so I understand this part, you go, you're outside, and then he says, hey, are you gonna come inside or no? And then you don't come inside, he puts the latch on.
Yeah, I was like walking behind him, but I was trying to finish up my conversation.
So
while I
he
was
just
doing-
puts the lock on
Yes,
instead.
he locked the door, he put the lock on, and then he opened it, so you know it's not gonna open until
Yeah,
you put the
put the
lock
lock
thing
on,
Yes.
yes.
So then he
Okay,
kept on
okay,
saying,
they got the
where
same
you on the phone?
story.
I was at my friend, he was like,
And then he didn't let you in because you just kept saying your friend.
Yes. So then I
Okay.
left, went to the laundromat. It was warm in there, so I sat there, and I felt my anxiety coming back again. Like it's just like it was just crazy. I'm shaking, like my chest is tightening up on me and everything. I called my ex, and I'm like, I was just like panicking, freaking out. I was just like, there's a whole lot going on. I feel like I'm
Did
in
she
this
just say she called her ex? So you vent into your ex, fool? That's okay in a relationship? Single, okay, cool, you can vent to an ex. But in a relationship, you venting to your ex?
where this shit is happening again. Like, why is it happening again? I don't know. I felt like I left from New York to come here, and I felt like this shit is even worse than before. And
I'm gonna buy you your arm. Let me see your arm.
Both of them, please. Yeah.
All right.
The other one?
oh, and there's other one there's nothing on there.
Now with that, did you do that yourself or like during the struggle that happened?
No, I did that myself.
Like you took the knife and cut yourself?
Yes.
That's what he said too. He
So
said that too.
I got a couple of them.
Crazy shit, right? One of my exes did that to me before. And I don't even want to get off into it right now, but that's some crazy shit to even experience as the person that has to deal with the person that's doing that type of shit. That is some crazy shit to experience.
So you're at the laundromat?
Yeah, I was at the laundromat. I was on the phone with him. I was just telling him, like, you know, I feel like this is just a repeated cycle. Like, this shit it's just never gonna stop. Like, I just don't know what to do. I feel like once I get a sense of, you know, safety or calmness or whatever, it's just.
But it do sound like, from her perspective, that she is going through a lot and she's losing her mind over this boyfriend of hers. And the way she's reacting is like he's driving her crazy behind whatever he's doing to hurt her feelings or whatever the case may be. It's driving her crazy to the point where now she probably wants to take her own life or she's having suicidal thoughts or whatever the case may be. And ladies and gentlemen, get the furthest away from anybody that makes you want to harm yourself. Anybody that even drives you crazy and fucks up your mental state. Get the fuck up out
The
of
next thing keep on happening. So he was just there, he was just talking to me or whatever. Then he came in the laundromat, I hung up. Came in the laundromat and it's a tussle over the phone.
Mm-hmm.
When we came out, he threw the phone right by the car before he went in. The phone broke. He drove off. So I turned back thinking that he left the phone there or not, but when I went, the phone wasn't there, so I walked back to come back into the apartment to see, like, did the phone break, like, what's going on. He had the chain thingy on the door. I kept on knocking, and I'm just like, I don't intend on waking everybody up, but if you don't open the door, you leave me no choice then to. Like, the tussling started again.
When he opened the door for you to come
When
back
he
inside.
opened the door again, the tussling started, all of that. He called my ex. I don't know what type of information my ex was giving him because when I told him that happened was that the last time I did anything sexual with my ex was January, which is true.
And at what point did you grab the knife?
Like towards the end.
Okay.
Like I don't know the time, but like towards the
And
end.
then you got the
And then at
puppy
any
laying
point
on
you
the
throw a
bloody
knife?
mark.
I did.
You did?
I did.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so you're gonna be going with them because you're gonna go on a hold, am I right?
Yes, that is the plan. That is up to the position, but that is probably yes.
Okay. So because of you going on that, you're gonna be released on subpoena, okay? So that means that you are technically arrested today for battery. And then you will just get you will get a subpoena, it's like so a certain day to go to jail.
Okay.
Okay?
It says I'm being charged.
Battery. So that's just because you were fighting with him. That's physical contact. All those red marks up on his neck and chest, stuff like that.
So what about the ones on my fingers?
He's getting, both of you are getting charged with things.
Okay, give me a second. You mind standing up for me? Okay. Come down. Turn around for me, please. And put your hands on it.
Damn. So they both gotta go to
They were
jail.
both
They both charged with domestic battery. It's crazy. That's why I said just let it go. When you get to a point, it gets to a fucking point where you just gotta let it go and let God. And it hurts and it's hard to let go. But it's even harder to sit there and deal with that shit constantly over time. Just keep. Do y'all not realize how much time passes with y'all just dealing with that? And if you just let go, the time starts to heal. Start that healing process. That shit hard. It's hard, but you gotta start it, fool. It's easier to start the healing process than it is to sit there and continue dealing with shit that's fucking with your mental. You gotta let go and let God. Anyway, until next time, until the next reaction, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn on y'all post notifications so y'all can be notified whenever I post. And we out until the next reaction, fool.